No, no, I don't.
Um,
I don't even remember who was born. Oh, as Christopher was.
what and when and where did your parents die, and how do you remember it?
Where did they die, you say?
Yeah, and how do you remember it? Hearing about it.
My dad was in St. Francis Santa Fe Hospital, and he passed away. And Mom was in a nursing home up to Holton, and they called about 5 o'clock in the morning and told me better come up and let all my brothers and sisters know. We went up and sat with Mom for about, 2 hours, and she passed away. But Daddy, he passed away, and I was working, and he passed away in the day at about 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. And the time I got back here, they'd done shipped him to Holton. That's about all I can recall.
Do you remember hearing your grandparents describe their lives, and what did they say about it?
Oh, my mom, her mom got killed by an Indian, stabbed by an Indian 32 times.
Really?
Yeah. And Grandma, that'd leave Grandma Shupe. She passed away with stomach cancer, I think. And I don't remember the years, but her mom was killed by an Indian.
Who was the oldest person you remember as a child? So when you were a child, who was the oldest person you remember?
I don't remember, Paul.
Frank.
Well, Frank, I knew him, but Frank Swisher probably.
How old was he? Old.
He was 100, I think, right at it.
Well, probably in his 90s when he lived with you.
Yeah. But we knew him. Knew him a long time before that too.
Okay. Do you have any bad habits now or in the past?
Bad habits now?
Or in the past? Any bad habits?
Chewing, I suppose just chewing skull.
Okay. Have you ever been in a serious accident?
No.
Has anyone ever saved your life?
No.
Okay. What would you consider the most important invention during your lifetime?
Invention?
Yeah. Car, computer, microwave, refrigerator, light bulb.
Probably the spaceship.
Do you remember the first time you saw a television, a car, or a refrigerator?
Yeah, I remember the television. We were on, another guy went and watched Cassius Slave box on it, and that's the first time I seen television.
How old were you?
Probably 22, 23. No, wouldn't have been that old. Probably 19.
What U.S. president have you admired the most, and why?
Eisenhower,
Why?
because he was pretty smart. He's from Kansas.
Do you remember Pearl Harbor, and what were you doing when you heard the news?
I don't remember about Pearl Harbor, what we was doing or where we was at. But when the war was over, we was on Daddy's cultivating corn, and Mom come out and told us.
Did you have any part in the war?
No. Wasn't old enough.
What are some of the hardest choices you've ever had to make?
Lord, I wouldn't know.
Is there any person in your life that changed the course of your life by something he or she did?
No, I can't think of any. Can
Well,
Let's
I've got
be-
Mr. B.
Yeah,
Worked cars and stuff with him. Learned a lot from him.
he was a good friend. He was really a second dad to us, to me anyway.
Do you remember any advice that you received that helped you through the years?
That had what?
That had helped you through the years? Any advice that somebody gave you?
Just give it to somebody, tell somebody. I don't know that I know of. Except just you do a good job on your work when you're there.
If you could change something about yourself, what would it be?
Lord, I wouldn't know.
What is the most stressful experience you've ever lived through?
Ever what?
Lived through.
I don't.
5 kids?
Yeah, and a wife.
Did you ever learn to play any musical instruments?
Nope. I started to learn, try to, the piano when I went to freshman year at Havensville, but I never did go any further.
Okay. Did you have any hobbies in your lifetime that you enjoyed?
Not really. Except collecting my trucks and stuff.
What did you like to do when you were not working?
I would take care of the cars and work on the house if it needed. I helped Mr. B a lot. He helped me a lot.
Have you ever met any famous people?
That one singer, but I can't think what his name was. I was introduced to him. I got the hell, I can't think of his name.
Neighbors.
Huh?
I got his signature. Went up to the car.
No, he was singing
What kind of music? Country?
country music. I met him in the restroom at the auditorium and got introduced to him.
Okay.
I can't think of his name.
Let me know if you think of it. What organizations or groups have you belonged to?
Just Teamsters.
What is the most beautiful place you have ever visited?
Oh, Lord. Some of the mountains up to the western part of the States.
What is the longest trip you've ever gone on?
Washington, from here to Washington, D.C. on the West Coast. I guess that ain't D.C. Where is it?
Well, we went to D.C. with Carl and Gina.
Yeah, it's true too.
What was your favorite family vacation? And where did you go?
Mostly just camping around here someplace. Didn't we?
Yeah, we're up to see Betty. Kids.
Oregon to see my sister. Most time we just camped around here.
Is there anything you have always wanted to do but haven't?
No, not that I can think of.
And last question. Any lessons or insight you would like to pass on?
Not I wouldn't know what to say.
That's all my questions. So if you want to say anything or riff on anything, then
No, nothing I can think of.
How many grandkids do you have?
7. Great.
That's great. 10.
Yeah.
10 grandkids?
Yeah.
And currently you have 7 great grandkids? Okay. Well, that's all I got.
Okay.
All right.